Hey, how's it going? It's VenchyB. You're tuned in to Making Clean and Cool podcast. We're making clean and cool one episode at a time, one place at a time. So sit back, relax, and be cool how you be cool. I told you guys every episode, we're going to come with a new place, new location. We're live from VibeyStays, House of Cowgirls. If you guys are looking for a place to stay when you visit Nashville, look no further. Look at this couch. Look at the wall behind me. Overall luxury. This is the premium luxury spot if you want to come to Nashville. 4 levels, rooftop. You can go to VibeyStays.com. You can go to VibeyStays Instagram, book there directly, or you can go on Airbnb and find it that way. You won't be disappointed. This is where you stay at if you want to come to Nashville, definitely. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about cleans and what goes on behind the scenes with Airbnbs. We have over 13,000 cleans and counting. There's nothing that we haven't seen, from guests to how they lead a place to the good stays, bad stays. So I'm gonna share a few stories with you guys here today. One story I'm gonna get into is we had this one party come, probably about 6 people. It was an apartment downtown Wedgwood, Houston area, and they say, hey, we didn't stay at the place. It's after checkout time. We go in there. It's Casamigo bottles and it's all type of food, pizza, balloons everywhere, confetti. And we like, there's no way they didn't stay. Like, come on. We cleaned the place. We show them the videos and the pictures. We're like, somebody was in here. We rewind the cameras. It was them. They tried to get out of it, but hey, that's a crazy story just behind the scenes of how guests will come in, stay in your place, and then say they didn't stay. That was a long time ago. I'm glad we graduated from those days. And as we became hosts and property managing other people Airbnbs, them days are behind us because we moved up the ladder to higher quality people. If you are a cleaner, Airbnb is such a diverse place because kind of the cleaners get left out of everything. If you have a host that you clean with, they can mark their cleaning fee at whatever and just have to pay you whatever. It's not like you have a designated payout. You can conduct that in the negotiation as far as, hey, I want to get the cleaning fee, but it's up to the host to say, I want to pay you the whole cleaning fee, because some hosts might provide supplies such as, the disinfectants, the towels, the paper towel, everything that you might need to clean. So they might want to take a cut of the cleaning fee so that they can supply the supplies for you. But overall, that's why I say teamwork makes the dream work. And this episode will be about teamwork makes the dream work. And it's real key that you get with high quality people that appreciate your service, and y'all can collab, y'all communicate together as far as the host and the cleaner. Like, we have branched out with a lot of different clients, and our top client, VibeyStays, they love Tiffany's Touch, and we love them. Every time we communicate, we get with the schedule, when the guests check in, when they check out, the timing of it, and it flows smoothly. It's very organic. It was a very nice meeting. I'm very glad that we have been hired full time to take on their properties. Not just this one. This is their latest one. They have others. Teamwork makes the dream work, and you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Like, I had all my ducks in a row, and the opportunity presented itself, and we jumped right on it. Like, if you want to become looked at as, hey, I need that service, or I need that, or whatever field you're in, you gotta stay ready at all times. You gotta save money. You gotta be ready to, when you get the call, you can't be, oh, I gotta go do such and such. No, you gotta be able to say, hey, okay, I'm about to go get the stuff and I'm on my way. It's real fast. Like, we have same-day service. There's nowhere you can get that at in Nashville. Like 20 apartments a day. Then we might have a private client. Then we might have somebody else who might have an office. We knocking it out, and we work around the clock, us and the team, that we make sure the client get what they want at all times. And you gotta stay ready, so you gotta get ready. Then you gotta keep people around you that has that same energy, that has that same light, that has that same vision. Overall, if you're in a circle where everybody's lazy and you're the only one that's want to do all the hard work, then it's not gonna work out. You're gonna end up being like, why am I around these people? These people negative, they down. Like, I hate negative people. I'm all about positivity. As you seen in the last episode, that it's all about positive energy. The most positive energy you keep around you is the better you would be. So get like-minded people around you that want to see you do good, that want to see you get to the next level, that want to push you. A lot of people don't even want to push their people. They just want to sit around and say, hey, okay. So watch who you tell your good news to, because some people will take it like, wow, they bragging. But if you got the right people around you, they'll look at that like, whoa, that's encouragement. That's gonna make me get on my shit so I can get to the next level. So that's what it's about. Like, you gotta be ready and you gotta be able to adjust to different times, to have people around you that want to help you succeed. It might be, hey, I need somebody to answer my phone. I need you to run Instagram. I need you to record this content for me real fast. I need you to go over there and tell them, hold on, don't walk in front of the camera. Anything can help the process. It's all about getting up the ladder, getting up the stairs. A lot of people don't got to take the elevator. You got to take the stairs. You got to take the hard route out. So just being able to be consistent in whatever you do in life. If you wake up and you do one thing, no matter what it is, you're consistent. You look up, everybody has something they want to do in life. Take it a day at a time, you're gonna get there, I promise you. We wake up every day and go to work, no matter what, no days off. We don't have a 40-hour paycheck that we're gonna rely on to get back on. This is the everyday. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't have that, hey, well, okay, I didn't get out and do nothing today, the phone didn't ring, so I'm good because I got 8 hours I just work. No, this is an everyday thing. We take every day to the fullest because it's not guaranteed. And one bad day could lead to 2 bad days and it can spiral downhill. We don't want that. We want to stay up. So stay focused on that. Stay focused on the long-term goal of put a list down and achieve them one by one. That's the best thing I can say to you, is that you make a list and achieve it one by one, and get some strong people around you that you want to see help you win and you want to help bring up, because it's team. Teamwork make the dream work. I tell all my clients this and they love it when I say that, because we got to do a good job so the guests can come in and they can stay and give you good recommendations, give you good reviews. It's a teamwork. If the cleaners ain't nothing, they gonna walk in and say, hey, it's dirty in here, it doesn't smell good. And then it looks bad on us, and it's gonna look bad on you, and you're gonna get bad reviews, and that's not what nobody wants. So teamwork make the dream work. You gotta communicate, you gotta stay focused, you gotta be ready, you gotta be present. Another thing, if you are in a field where you need help, speak up. A lot of people today, ego is being the way. Like, ego and pride is a real bad thing that we have in our society. Is like everybody is scared to help, or they feel like, oh, they can do it on their own. It takes a team. You're gonna need help eventually. You're gonna need help to get to the next level. You're gonna need help. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, can you lend a hand here? Can you lend a hand there? You can't do it all on your own. Look at all the billion-dollar industries. Look at all the millionaires, all the billionaires in the world. It took a team. They had people behind the scenes that you never knew was a part of their team. And that go part with networking. Everybody wants to network to the CEO or to the top of the food chain. You got to network across from you, network on the same level, and then build the relationships that y'all can go up together. Everybody want to just network. Network is good. You got to network, but you got to know your, I always say, find the angle. No, you got to just have a plan in place where say, hey, if you a rapper, why are you trying to go right to the rapper? You know the rapper has a manager. They probably have an assistant in place. You can network with them, get good relationships with them. So by the time the rapper hear you, they already got the good word in. It's just like that with business. If you got a client that you're trying to get in business with, do your research, figure out what they like, so that when you come across them, you already got mutual interest. And then y'all gonna hit it off and the vibe will be through the roof. And voila, you got it. You might close the deal easier than if you just was going into a blind faith and trying to just force the issue. You gotta network, man. Networking is key in society today, because your net worth is your net worth. If you get that, I hope you guys caught that. Your net worth is your net worth. So it's about like the phone. Everybody has a phone in their pocket. What's your contacts looking like? Do you have a whole bunch of contacts that you can rely on when it's time for business, or do you got a whole bunch of contacts that, hey, let's go out, let's go party, let's go drink, and spend money versus making money? I learned a long time ago that context is important, because you can have a phone with $1 billion worth of favors, or you can have a phone with $1 billion worth of handouts, and they only call you when it's time to spend money. You got to learn how to balance the two. And if you want to grow, when you get to a certain age, you got to go to the level where I'm only with people that's going to benefit the cause, and we're going to win together. Teamwork make the dream work. You got to win together. Don't call me, oh, we about to go out, we got to get this booth, this section, oh, you got to put in $500 for this and that. Call me and say, hey, I got such and such, they need your service, we can get this, we can go together, boom, bam, you got it, we can close the deal. And once you get to a certain point of entrepreneurship and you want to grow, you will see the values in that. Like, I go to a lot of events and I'm like, What's your number? What's your number? How fast can you? I'm right on it. I tell the story. I was at a private event. It was a launch party, and they're like, "Hey, are you an agent?" I'm like, "No, I'm not a real estate agent. I own a cleaning service, but I'm a developer. You know, I got some back ends to a real estate, but no, I'm not an agent." They're like, "Oh wow, I'm looking for a cleaner." I'm like, "Perfect." I pulled up Instagram, YouTube, showed them the content. They said, "Wow, your place is looking amazing. How did you get the floors like that?" Tiffany's Touch on Instagram, Tiffany's Touch 1. Take a look for yourself, see if I'm lying. I'm really not. But after that, they're like, "I got 2 or 3 properties I need clean." I'm like, "How fast you need to clean? I can meet with you tomorrow." And they love that energy, same day service. I ended up knocking out all 3 for the person, and we've been locked in ever since. And they like, "Oh, I'm not going nowhere else. I'm giving all my jobs to you." And I'm like, I'm real big on that because the energy won me that conversation. It won me that deal. It was my energy and not being hell bent on, "Oh, I gotta talk to such and such." And you know, I really am doing this every day. It's not something I got on the side. This is my everyday. So I got to the next level where it was like, this is what I'm doing. And they respected that. And I built on that to now. Now we go out. I get invited to a lot of other private events, and I keep networking, keep growing clients. And all I can say is I'm focused, man. If you're an entrepreneur and you're in a space where you want to win and succeed, you got to stay focused. That's key. Write your goals down, list them out, make them out, you do good. Let's get back into the short-term rentals. This place that we're in now, this couch, so comfortable. You can sit back and relax. 4 levels, 3 decks. You can kick back, relax. This island behind me sits about 8 to 10 people. It sleeps 12 to 14. Like, you can't get this nowhere else in Nashville, man. VibeyStays know what they're doing. They above and beyond, they're ahead of their time, and we're gonna keep killing it together. This teamwork makes the dream work. Another thing I wanted to get into is a lot of guys see us and they be like, "Oh, what is it about Tiffany's Touch that's so good?" Because we care about the service and we care about this. You can't rush greatness. I said that last episode. We don't go into a job on how fast we can get done. We go in looking like, how can we maximize the space to its fullest potential? Windows, cabinets, floors, not just mopping and vacuuming. It might be a mark. It might be food starting for. Gotta pull the rug up. You gotta look under. You gotta vacuum. Okay, you gotta go outside, look at it from a different light. Turn the lights on, turn the lights off, see if there's anything else. Pay so much attention to detail to the point that every clean is a deep clean. Because there's always something to be done. You can get into a space, it might look clean on the surface, but what separates us is because most cleaners walk in and they only rub the surface. They're not gonna pick this up, wipe under it, get the dust off of it. They're gonna wipe around it, slide it back, that's it. They're not gonna grab the remote and wipe the back of the remote off. We walk into spaces, we don't go in there and turn the TV on and then turn the music up and we in there chilling like we own the place. No, we go there, we do our job. I ain't here trying to relax and be cool and relax and all that stuff. We really trying to maximize everything that we can do. You gotta save your money. Save your money, it'll save you. If you save your money for a good time, you'll be ready to invest when the opportunity presents itself. You got to be able to have assets that when it's time, when the right opportunity presents itself, you can strike. You ain't waiting around, you're not waiting on nobody. Ready and saving your money or having assets in place that you can cash in or you can put up as collateral, you're going to win. And that's what it's about. They don't really teach us that, but that's important. And that's important to the cause is save your money, it'll save you in the long run. Because if you look at it, that's all the world is about. It's about when is the right time. It's like a revolving door every day. Same people. But if you at this level, it's never, the access you got is way better than down here. Because you got more assets. You're able to not stress about certain stuff. You're able to make certain stuff happen because you can say, hey, I can use this. Okay, I just got this LLC. I got the credit. Okay, I can bridge that over here. Another thing, get an LLC. A lot of people this is the biggest area where, hey, get an LLC and you can run up credit and do it the right way. Make sure you structure your business the right way so that when you look up, you can really have leverage and get credit and be able to bridge different gaps and not have to rely on your personal pocket. OPM, other people money. Other people money is how the world was built. You go to the bank, you get a loan, you invest, you boom, then you pay them back. That's how the world was built. OPM, you got other people's money. You really gotta take a hold of that and learn and read. If you're not reading, how you gonna grow? You gotta cut your loose ends if you wanna grow in today's society. Anybody around you that's not really on the same wavelength, that don't got the same energy, that's not looking at something on how they can be better, just leave them all alone altogether. And that goes back to what I said previous, is watch your circle. Whoever you got in your circle is who you're gonna be. If you are the richest person in your circle, it's time to find a new group. If you got the most assets in the group, it's time to find a new group. Or you level up your people around you. If you don't feed your team gonna look at you like, you okay, he never gonna. You gotta put others in place so that y'all can both grow together. Or y'all all can grow together. You gotta put your team in place. But also, you gotta levitate, you gotta grow up. You gotta get in new rooms around new people, because the world is steady revolving, no matter what age you are. If you older, over 35, in your 40s or mid-40s, you gotta still connect with the youth. Because you become not smart around younger people, because you disconnected. But you also gotta be tapped into the older people so you can still have that wisdom to get to the youth. And if you were the youth, you gotta hang out with your crowd, but you also gotta hang out with older people so that you can gain that wisdom faster. So by the time you get to 25 and 30, you already seem like you're 40, because you already had the knowledge previous years. And then you take that knowledge and you put your homeboys on, or your partners, or your cousins, however you working out. And then now y'all all, it's 8 to 10 of y'all, or 15, or how many ever y'all, and y'all all can level up together. Y'all all can buy a property together. Y'all all can start a business together. Or, oh, boom, I'm starting this business. You start this business. You start this business. So by the time y'all 30 plus, y'all are sitting back and relaxing like this, not worrying about anything. And that's what's big. A lot of people are going to a lot of situations not focused, looking at it like, okay, well, let me get a bunch of money so I can go to the club. Or let me get a bunch of money so I can go buy this jewelry and go buy the car. You get the jewelry and stuff look nice, but it's a time and a place for that. If you can't buy it 3 times, don't buy it at all. I was taught that. I bridged myself on that. Man, this is all I do. If you cannot buy it 3 times, do not buy it at all. Sometimes I think, if I can't buy it 4 times, don't buy it at all. Really, I'm just in this point now where saving is important, and you got to be focused on the task at hand. Be locked in, write your goals down, achieve them one by one, stay focused, partnership, networking, keep like-minded people around you, people that want to see you succeed, people that don't look at your success as, oh, they're bragging, but they take it as, hey, I need to get like that. How can we build something together? Teamwork makes the dream work. I'm telling you, find people that want to get to the next level, that's researching different ways to get to the next level, and they coming with different stuff to the table. If you at a long table like this island behind me, you can't have somebody sitting there like this. Have somebody bringing the cups, bringing the plates, bringing the knife, bringing the forks. It's a team. You make a list, hey, you bring this, now we can all eat and we can strategize and brainstorm together. Togetherness, we gotta bridge the partnership instead of looking at somebody like, oh, I'm not gonna support them. Oh, they got this going on, I'm just gonna do this instead. How about y'all help each other and push each other up? You don't think 2 people knocking on the door is better than 1? You don't think 4 is better than 2? If it's more heads in the room, it's more brains, there's more different opinions, that's more outreach you can have. So there you have it. That was Making Clean and Cool episode number 8. Live from VibeyStays. Gave you guys some stories and everything. And wait for you guys. Subscribe to the YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. You can listen to it. Go over to Making Clean and Cool on Instagram and TikTok. Please follow so you guys can stay up to date with all the content. This episode is presented by VibeyStays and Tiffany's Touch. If you guys need a place to stay or a deep clean service, reach out to those 2 companies. They will take care of you definitely. We out.